Okay, class, good afternoon. We come now to the third presentation in ME review. So this is under pumps, okay? So by this time, I will give you example about the topic in pumps, okay? So let us now consider this example class, okay? A submersible pump delivers 350 gallons per minute of water, the height of 5 feet from the ground. So the pump was installed 150 feet below the ground level and drawdown of 8 feet. Okay. During the operation, if the water level is 25 feet above the pump, determine the pump power. Okay. So this is class a multiple choice question. So A, B, C, and D. Okay? So, let us now proceed, class, to the solution. Okay? So, where the head is equals to 5 feet, okay, from the ground level, and then 100 feet below. Okay? So, we are going to add this. And then, we have to subtract the water level. Okay? And then, from the water level, we also deduct the drawdown. Okay? So, and then, the equivalent height now is equals to 138 feet. So, converting now this to meters, so divide this by 3.28, so that is equivalent to 42.06 meters. Okay? So, again, converting the discharge of the pump. So, since it is given in gallon per minute, so we have to change this to cubic meter per second. Okay, so let us now proceed to the conversion. So 350 gallon per minute multiplied by 0.003785 cubic meter per 1 gallon. Of course, multiplied, this is not class equal. So that is 1 minute divided is equivalent to 60 seconds. So that is equivalent to 0.02246 cubic meter per second. So substituting now this value from the water power equation, so wherein that is equals to the unit weight of the water multiplied by the discharge multiplied by the head. Okay, so substituting the values now. So the unit weight is 9.81 kilonewton per cubic meter multiplied by the discharge in cubic meter per second, and then multiplied by the height in meter. So the power now, class, is 9.27 kilowatts. So that is, class, letter D and D option. Okay? So I think it is very clear. So the example is quite easy, class. Okay? So again, let us now proceed to the second example. A vacuum pump is used to drain a flooded mine shaft of 20 degrees centigrade water. Okay, so the pump pressure of water at this temperature is 2.34 kilopascal. The pump is incapable of lifting the water higher than 16 meters. What is the atmospheric pressure? Okay, so again, this is a multiple choice question, class. Okay, so proceed now to the solution. So using now the Bernoulli's energy equation. Okay, or the Bernoulli's equation. So, take note, class, that according to Daniel Bernoulli, so at any point along the stream, the energy are considered equal. So, take note, class, at any point along the stream, energies are considered equal. Okay, so that is Bernoulli's principle. Okay, so the Bernoulli's equation now is the pressure 1 over the gamma, or the unit weight of water, plus the velocity head, so B sub 1 square over 2G, plus the elevation head, is equal also to the pressure at the discharge over the gamma, or the unit weight, plus the velocity at the discharge square over 2G, plus the discharge elevation head. Okay, so substituting now the values. So, P sub 1 over gamma, so 9.81 is now equal to, okay, so 2.34 over 9.81 minus 0, okay, so there is no velocity given, plus 16, okay, so the pressure now is equivalent to 159.3 kilopascal. Okay, so that is now the answer, class. So that is letter A, class. Okay, so again, another example. So pump at its best efficiency point has a capacity of 10,500 gallon per minute while developing a head of 60 feet at a rotative speed of 1,450 RPM. What is the specific speed of the pump? Okay, class? So, this example try to show to you the equation of a specific speed. Okay, so determining the specific speed now. So, that is equals to Ns equals to N multiplied by the square root of Q over H raised to 3/4. Okay, substituting the values now. N is 1,450 square root of 10,500 and then 60 raised to 3/4. So, the specific speed now, class, is equivalent to 6,892 RPM. Again, class, letter D. Okay, so letter D. So, as easy as that, class. Okay? So, another, a pump will be installed below a reservoir, water surface with a required positive suction head and PSHR of 50 feet. The barometric pressure is 14.3 PSI and the vapor pressure is 0.5 PSIA. Assume friction losses in the intake piping are 5 feet. Find the maximum allowable elevation of the pump relative to the water surface intake to avoid cavitation. Again, class, this is a multiple choice question. Okay. So, solution. So, let us now the pressure head. Solve for the pressure head. So, that is 14.3 times 144. So, conversion divided by the unit weight or the density of the water, 62.4 pound per cubic foot. Okay, so the pressure head now is 33 feet. Okay, so again, another, the vapor pressure, okay, for the vapor pressure of 0.5 times 144 over 62.4, so the equivalent now is 1.154 feet. Okay, so for the pump installed below the water source surface, okay, so that positive suction head available is equals to, okay, P atmosphere over gamma minus vapor pressure over gamma plus the elevation at the suction minus the head loss. Okay, so take note, class, this is the formula for the net positive suction head available. Okay, now we have a condition here that to avoid cavitation, net positive suction head available should be greater than the net positive suction head required. Okay, but for maximum elevation, okay, net positive suction head available is equal to the net positive suction head required. Okay, so that is, class, the assumption to obtain a maximum elevation. Okay, so using now this equation, so that is equal to C maximum. So we have to transpose the net positive suction head required minus, okay, the pressure head minus the head of the vapor pressure, okay, plus 5 is equals to 55. But the given now of the net positive suction head available is 31.5 Okay? So, 31.55 minus 31.84. So, that is equivalent class to 23.15 feet. Okay? 23.15 feet. Okay? So, that is now the maximum elevation. Okay? So, that could be reached by the water. Okay? So, thank you very much, class. Okay? So, that's all about my presentation.